Now we have to talk about something very important. I want to ask you a question. Are you even taking your music seriously? So what I mean by that is as an artist, you have to have your front end and your back end set up. So your front end is, all of your songs that people are listening to, how you look like, etc., your social medias, etc. But your back end is your actual artist back end, the way you make money, what the people don't see, and is pretty much 80% or more of the total effort that goes into your artist profile. So many artists don't even have the back end of their music business set up. So they're not even collecting music publishing royalties. They're probably only collecting royalties that they get from like streaming platforms and stuff like that. So make sure as an artist that you're collecting your music publishing royalties. You have some sort of schedule, etc. But I'll go into this in just a second. So in the book Atomic Habits, James Clear goes over this concept that is very simple yet super effective to implement and understand. So obviously everybody wants to make the biggest progress possible each year. But when putting it into, atomic small habits into perspective, if you just get better 1% every day, that is almost 40% better every year. So let's say you are learning a language. If you literally just put in the absolute bare minimum, which would be, 1% better every day. And that could be like, let's say you have an hour, learning this language and you just spend 10 minutes every day for a year, you're almost 40% better every year. So you can get huge results with small, like atomic habits bare minimum. And imagine if you just push yourself a little bit harder, just see how much you'll get better over time. And when it comes to music, I know a lot of you guys are slacking off on the things you're actually supposed to do. So imagine how much more progress you would make as an artist and in the music business if you just put 1% of outcome every single day. And as you can see right there, it says success is the product of daily habits, not once in a lifetime transformations. So don't try to wake up tomorrow and spend, 24 hours banging off every single task you have to do, but literally just do 1% every single day. And you always see that this consistency stacks up so much. And in a long enough time frame, soon enough, you'll look back and realize, wow, it was really worth it to just put 1% of outcome every single day. I think a lot of people also get demotivated a little bit, thinking that, success might take a long, long time. But honestly, success is quite fast if you are simply just consistent and do that 1% every day. If you look at your life, probably 3 months ago or something like that, you'll realize that, some things are a little bit different in your life. Maybe it comes to relationships, friends, status, etc. If you look at your life 6 months ago, then you'll probably be like, okay, yeah, my life definitely is a little bit different in, you know, a certain area of life. And if you look at your life 1 year ago, you'll definitely say that, wow, my life it's definitely, different, and something came into my life that kind of changed it, changed my hobbies, changed my interests, or whatever. So make sure to keep that in mind, that in order to get what you want, it really won't take that long. Like 3 months is a long time. Your whole life can change in like just 3 months. So just do your 1% every day and you'll realize that success comes quite fast when you're simply consistent. So let's do a deal. Your whole life can change in 6 months. You can get the income, the status, being an artist, music blowing up, all that stuff. But there's only one condition. You just have to show up every single day and do the things that you and I know you should be doing. And you'll look back on this in 6 months and realize, wow, like this guy was right. I'm only recording this video because this genuinely worked for me. I watched this guy from a podcast say this exact quote, and 6 months ago, I recorded myself and I was basically saying like all the things that I want by the end of the year. And I took that deal that, he said, which is your whole life can change in 6 months, but you have to show up every single day and do the things that you and I know that you should be doing. And that's the deal. And when you put it like that, it really isn't that bad. So you get pretty much everything you kind of ever asked for. And a quick enough time frame, like 6 months is not even a long time. And all you have to do is just for those 6 months, do the things that you and I know that you should be doing. Because it's such not a long time, you can feel good with, dedicating yourself for that amount of time without feeling like you're wasting your time. Sure, if you don't hit your goals after 6 months, sure, don't dedicate yourself anymore. But if you generally do it for 6 months and do the things that you and I know that you should be doing, record yourself, say all the things that you want in terms of music, etc. Look back on it in 6 months and thank yourself that you showed up and did that 1% every single day. So yeah, guys, hopefully this video helped you out just a little bit. If you want to set up like your artist backend and stuff like that, start earning your music publishing royalties, start earning more from music, etc. That whole artist backend I was talking about in the first portion of the video, you can join SoundMind and we can get you set up with that. Just click the link down below. If you want to get your music promoted, I will link Mushroom Media down below. You can click on it, choose a music promotion campaign, and we will get you set up with that also. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you. What the fuck?